Hi guys, it's Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I go from this bare face to a slightly more polished version of myself for when the weather is super hot and I cannot be bothered to put on a full face of makeup. So without further ado, let's get started. So to start out, I am going to, first I already put on SPF and moisturizer, which is super important if you're going to be outside during the hot weather. Well, you should be putting on SPF no matter what, but especially in the summer because we don't have time for sun damage, okay? So to start out, I'm going to be concealing all my blemishes. I'm going to be using Tarte Shape Tape, and this is a pretty heavy duty concealer, but because I'm using so little of it, I'll still get a really natural finish. So I'm just going to be spot correcting where I have like scars or pimples or whatever. You can also use a tinted moisturizer or a really light foundation if you want an all over coverage to even out skin tone, but because I don't really have that big of issues with my skin. I just wanted to cover like the really obvious blemishes and also dark circles. That's what I'm going to be doing. And I just use my finger to blend out the product just because I'm using so little of it. I don't want a beauty blender to take away all the product. And I just find that this is the easiest and most convenient way to blend out my concealer when I'm not wearing foundation or anything and I just need to blend it into my skin. Okay, so after I'm done with that, you can see my skin looks a lot better. It's not perfect, but it's just like a lot more even. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to be doing my brows. And I use Anastasia pomade every day. This is just my go-to eyebrow product. So taking an angled brush, this one is from MAC, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows. And when I'm not doing like a full face of makeup, I like to do my eyebrows a lot lighter than I would if I had like dark eye makeup. So using like a really light hand, I'm just going to be drawing in like fake hairs. So it kind of gives more of like a natural finish. Because if you take the brush and make a strong line on the bottom or on the ends, it's going to look really fake, which is fine for days when you want more of like a dramatic eyebrow. But for days when you want it to look really natural, you want to do really light and short strokes. And I don't have a lot of eyebrow hair, so this part takes me forever, so we're just going to speed through it. Alright, so see how much of a difference that made? It just, I don't know, it makes me look a lot healthier and like I have more life in my face. So after I do the other side, and when you're doing your eyebrows, make sure that you're always stopping and checking to make sure that it's even on both sides, because there's nothing worse than doing your eyebrows, looking up and realizing they're completely uneven. So just stop every once in a while and look to make sure they're sisters. And then I just noticed that I didn't conceal some redness around my lips, so that's what I'm doing here. But I mean, obviously I should have done that while I was doing the rest of my concealer, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so once I'm good with that, then I like to use an eyebrow gel. Now, the point of eyebrow gel is to keep your hairs in place, and also I'm using a tinted one, so it adds a little bit of color. Honestly, I feel like this doesn't make the biggest difference at all. It just makes me feel like productive. So if you don't have an eyebrow gel, don't worry. It honestly doesn't really make that much of a difference, especially when you already have product on your eyebrows. Next, I'm going to be taking these really light lashes. Now, I know for some people this is like super glam and like not natural, but to me, like this just looks like eyelash extensions. So I really like these eyelashes. They were really, really cheap on Amazon, and I'll link them in the description below in case you're curious. But after I do that, I like to put on mascara on the bottom lash line. I'm using a waterproof mascara. Well, this one's kind of shitty, so I don't recommend it, but definitely for the hot summer days, I would use a waterproof mascara. And if you don't want to put on fake eyelashes, you totally don't have to, especially if you're going to like a water park or somewhere where you don't want to risk an eyelash flying off in the middle of your day. Mascara is totally fine. If you do wear eyelashes, make sure you blend in between your real lashes and the fake ones. So I like to take a liquid eyeliner and then just fill in that little gap. So that's what she looks like so far. Then to finish off the look, to give me like a super natural glowy look, I like to apply highlighter. As you can see, I put on a lot just because, I don't know, I wanted that like sun-kissed look. But of course, you do not have to put this much on if you want to look more natural. And especially if you're wearing like a lower cut top like I am, definitely highlight your body, so your collarbones. If you're wearing like a short dress or skirt or short pants, you can also be extra and highlight like your shins and stuff, which I know sounds like so over the top, but in full body photos it makes like the biggest difference just to have a little shine on your body. And highlighter is a super like easy thing to wear in the summer just because it gives you like a little bit of sun-kissed glow. But you don't have to worry about like blending it in like you do with a bronzer. I don't know, that's just my opinion on it. But that is pretty much it. This is like a 5-10 minute routine for the summer days when you want to be just like, you know, a little polished but not wearing a full face of makeup. The heat wave in LA has been killing me, so I'm not interested in putting on a ton of makeup. But you know, if you want to look nice, if you're going on a date or something, this is what I would do. And that is pretty much it. Alright guys, so that is the completed look. I really hope you enjoyed. I know right now I look really sweaty. It's one, because I just put on the highlighter, and two, because my room is really hot. Also, in case you were wondering, this is a bug bite. I think I'm allergic to mosquitoes, but that is so irrelevant. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel for more videos. I'm going to try to post every day now. And if you have any ideas or videos you want to see, hit me up on Instagram or comment below. And until I see you next time, bye!